Hello, everyone.
Hi.
We are Mommy Squared.
I'm Vanessa.
Mel here.
And today we're going to talk about the headaches that we went through
Yay!
for a name change. Say hello, Jags.
Yeah, a lot of people were asking us how we decided whose last name we were going to take, and then if it was like a mission in order for us to change our last names and all that jazz. So we wanted to start a conversation
On that.
Right. So yes, we never really had the conversation.
Yeah, it wasn't
of,
like a serious...
whose last name are we going to take or anything like that. I mean, who wouldn't want to be a Roy? No, I'm just kidding.
Whatever. I think I just wanted to have Melanie's last name. I love her so much, and I just wanted to have the same last name as her. And honestly,
that doesn't mean that I don't love her and I didn't want to have the same last name.
I just don't think that Melanie Jacquez would have sounded good, so I didn't do that to her. I didn't make her go through that. So, anyways, so once she proposed, we knew that we wanted to have a wedding ceremony, although
Right.
it wasn't.
Marriage wasn't legal in
Florida.
Right.
It wasn't legal. So, we had the ceremony, a small ceremony at the beach. And then afterwards, normally in a heterosexual marriage, you would go and change your last name to your husband's name. We couldn't do that. So I just decided to do like a regular name change.
And we also did it also at that point because once we found out Jax was
Coming.
building inside of another's stomach, we knew that we wanted all of us to have the same last name before Jax was born.
I didn't want to have a different last name than the child I was bearing, so I just figured I needed to change it ASAP. So, which is a headache. It was such a headache. I had to research online.
Yeah, it's not like you can just type on Google how to change your name and it gives you like step 1, step 2, step 3.
It's
No,
not that easy.
They have to make it difficult. So it was a
And it
big
wasn't like
mission.
you can just print out the paperwork.
No, we had to make an appointment to go get the papers and then make another appointment to go
come
turn it
back.
back in. It can't be at the same time.
Yeah, so it was just a lot. It was a big mission. And then finally, after going in with all your paperwork and getting it all squared away with all the documents, then they give you a court date. And then you go for the
which
court
was months
date.
later.
I think it was like the day before Christmas.
Was it really?
Yeah. It was like, whatever. But I wasn't going to reschedule it because who knows when I would have gotten another appointment.
Yeah, no.
And then once that happened, I changed my name, and then I had to go remember all the other different things that I needed to change.
Right.
Passport.
Yeah, still to this day things come up. Like we wanted to go to Costa Rica. We were checking all of our passports, and hers, of course, says Vanessa Jacquez. So we had to go and do that. So I mean, it's like, I wish they were to give you.
Nowadays,
now it's easier. You have a company like HitchSwitch that you just go on their website, fill out a form, and they do everything for you. Yeah, it's like, it's crazy. Like I wish that we had that. I mean, maybe it was out. We just didn't find it.
Right. No, I feel like we would have. Well, maybe. But yeah, so.
But it's definitely worth it to do something like that because they for sure would like give you everything that you need. You know.
Yeah, and it just makes something that just shouldn't be a stressful event.
You trying to kick me out here, boy? You are trying to kick me out?
I need space for my feet. No, mommy, put it right here on her lap. Yeah. Okay.
But now we are the Roy tribe, complete.
All Roys at the end of our last name. It's awesome.
At the end of our last name.
At the end of our last name.
So there it is.
Hungry.
I mean, that's how we figured out.
Oh my God, my
how we
boob is
didn't
like
figure
all
out.
out there. Jags, please.
We'd like to hear your stories. Was it a mission for you guys? Was it not a mission for you guys? How did you guys come up with whose last name you were taking and things like that? Let's start a conversation. Yeah?
Yeah. Oh, and another thing. Remember, then we had to go to New York to get married legally because...
Let me tell you that story. Vanessa kind of tricked me into getting married. So we had a wedding in South Florida. Okay? Yes, that was planned.
In June.
But that wasn't like legal. So, you just had a wedding. Just have a wedding. It wasn't legal. didn't really get married.
What's that supposed to
And
be?
so we had a trip planned to New York. Gay marriage is legal in New York at that point. And one day we're there, and
I'm telling her over the phone.
Wait. One day we're there, and Vanessa's like, "Babe, I have something planned for today." And I'm like, "All right, cool. What are we doing?" Nothing. We go to the freaking courthouse, and all of a sudden she's like, "We're getting married." What? Did you just trick me into marrying you?
What do you mean? You proposed and we had a wedding.
No,
Did
I'm
you
just
think
kidding.
you were gonna get away?
I'm just kidding.
Like, no, I'm
Yeah,
having
but
your
she really
kid.
did. She really did trick me.
Tie
She
you
didn't tell
down.
me, and she just took me to the courthouse. And
I
made me sign a
honestly
paper.
didn't think of it like that. We don't have that kind of relationship where it's like that. Like we would think like that. But I guess after telling the story, I was like,
Sounds like that.
that sounds a little like sketchy.
Yeah, very much so.
Whatever. I thought it was a cool like surprise. Like, oh, we got married, but it wasn't
Surprise!
like, official.
We're getting married. I'm just kidding. All right, guys. Today's my birthday,
Yay! Happy
so
birthday to you.
we need
30?
to cook some dinner. 27.
She's 3
She loves
years
to say
from
30 because she's
30.
already 30. So no, you're 3 years older than me, you old fart. All right, love you
Speaking of
guys.
fart.
No.